Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, however this finds you. Um, Wanted to give you a look today, just a little preview of our financial planning software, WealthVision. Whenever we are meeting with someone for the third time, or you could say the last step in our process, is presenting the financial plan to them. And we just love this software, WealthVision. It allows us to bring in everything into one spot that someone owns. No more, this is over here, or I guess I forgot about this. We like to bring it all in one spot for a prospect that we're working with and for our clients. And there's no better software that we love using than WealthVision. So figured I'd give you all a preview here. Now, just know this is obviously not a real person. If you know Seinfeld, it's Jerry and Elaine. But also these numbers are just completely made up. So just want to say that beforehand. In WealthVision, we have the facts area where we're able to see retirement age. We can put in different life expectancy, kids as well. But we can go through financial priorities, net worth, look at everything, and it's not just values, if that makes sense. So if we click here on mortgage, it's on their home, original value, current balance, loan date, all things of that nature. So we're really able to get in the weeds with anything that someone owns. If we come down here, we've got income, savings and contributions to retirement plans and such, and protection, which also includes insurance policies as well. Now, when we're showing someone WealthVision for the first time, there's mainly two reports that we like to spend most of our time in. And there's tons and tons of reports in here, but there's two we want to focus on. The first one is net worth. The reason why we love bringing up the net worth statement early on in the meeting is making sure that we have everything in here. We've got it all together. There's nothing that's missing. It breaks it down here for you from non-qualified assets. If you have, that goes bank accounts, including if you have non-retirement account, retirement assets too, and then you've also got liabilities over here. So this is just one of our favorite spots to check and make sure, hey, do we have everything properly accounted for in here? The next is cash flow, and I'll only show you a little bit of cash flow just because it is a lot of numbers, and if you're unfamiliar with the software, haven't seen it before, it can seem like a lot off the bat. So here we go. Okay. So in cash flow, it really helps us break down, what's happening on a year-to-year basis. We've obviously got income flows, total expenses ends up breaking down into liability payments, taxes, insurance premiums, living expenses, plan savings. That's money that Jerry and Elaine are contributing to their retirement accounts on a monthly basis. We have net cash flow, total portfolio assets. But let's just click on income flows real quick. So here's what we've got in for Jerry's salary and Elaine's salary. And for most people, their salaries increase over time, just depending on job and profession. So we put a little slight index on them so that they increase over time. But as you can see, once they start Social Security, we have that accounted for down here too. So we really leave no stone left unturned, and we try to make sure that we can show any prospect or client. Here's what we project out for your cash flow in the future. Maybe my favorite spot on the whole software is this advanced plans area. This is kind of the what if spot. The two biggest reasons why I love this area is we are able to come in and present you your plan, but then we're also able to show you, hey, here are the recommendations we advise that you make. And we can put those in here and show them to you real easily. Also, it's a great spot just because we can play the what if game. Here's retire at 62 over here, just an advanced plan that we made. So we can come in and say, okay, well, if Elaine retires at 62, we have her starting Social Security a little bit earlier. There's health insurance costs to bridge the gap between when she'd retire and then starting Medicare. And then also the literal retirement assumption of, her salary is going to end earlier. She retires sooner. But anyways, this is a fun area for us to be able to come in and play around with. Hey, what if my kid goes to this college versus that college? What does it look like if we buy, a new home in retirement and move down to the beach? Here's another one in here. Should I do a Roth conversion? We are able to come in and put those in here and not only quantify them, but visually show them to you of, hey, here's what doing these steps, here's how it would affect your financial future. It's one thing for us to be able to tell you, here are recommendations, but it's a completely different experience when we are able to show you the difference in numbers and also visualize to you, here's what doing these steps, here's how it would affect you and benefit you going forward. Now, since Jerry and Elaine are sample clients, we're not going to get to see the full benefit of this, but all our clients and anyone we work with has access to their own personal WealthVision website where you're able to go in, log in, and look at this anytime. We can even link up accounts in here as well, so all your values are up to date. So me and my wife Lydia, we got bank accounts linked up, our mortgages linked up. We have everything linked up in here so that these values stay as accurate as possible. So this is what we do when we come in and present the financial plan to someone. And we love using WealthVision. Feel like it's great software to be able to show our clients where you're at and here's where you're headed. And it's just another tool in the belt that helps us deliver as good a service as we can to any prospects and clients that we work with.